Hello and welcome to Bradford Cathedral's Children's Space Crafts. This is a special edition to celebrate our eco-extravaganza and harvest. So to celebrate, we're going to be doing 3 activities which you can try at home. The Bible story we're going to use is found in Luke's Gospel, chapter 12, verses 16 to 30. Jesus told a story about a rich man who stored up all his wealth in barns. He didn't share it, just gathered more and more. Then one day he died, with all his wealth still stored away and never used. Jesus told this story to remind us that if we spend all our time accumulating and hoarding our wealth, then we will forget the really important things, like caring for the people around us, looking after this world, the animals and fish and birds and insects. And we will forget to love God who made the awesome world that we live in. The first activity is making a leaf bowl. To do this, you'll need some clean dry leaves, a mixing bowl, cellophane, glue and a tray if you've got one. Start by covering the bowl with cellophane, then turn it upside down. Place it onto a tray. Cover the outside of the bowl with glue. Remove the stalks from the leaves, then place the leaves overlaying them, using the glue to stick them down onto the bowl. When you've covered the bottom of the bowl with lots of leaves, place another layer of cellophane over the top, smooth it down and set aside to dry. Now this will take a number of hours, it might even take a couple of days, but it's worth the wait. When the leaves have dried, carefully remove the cellophane. The leaves remind us that God gives us trees, which in turn gives us and all living animals and birds fresh air to breathe. Just like we share the fresh air that trees produce, you can now use your bowl to carefully put some treats in to share with others. The second craft is making a bird feeder. The rich man didn't share his harvest with anyone else, and that meant that people and animals will have gone without and may even have suffered. When we feed the birds, we are sharing our resources so that they can flourish and feed their young. To make your bird feeder, you'll need a clean, dry plastic bottle, an old pencil or 2, some string, scissors and a pen. Oh yes, and don't forget your bird food. Start by making sure your plastic bottle is clean and dry. Remove any labels. Using a pen to draw an opening on both sides of the bottle, making sure it's not too close to the bottom. Then carefully cut out the openings on both sides, being super careful with scissors. You may need an adult to help you because plastic can be tricky to cut. Then cut a small hole underneath the opening on both sides. This is to thread a pencil through the holes. This will provide a perch for the birds to stand on when they are feeding. At the top of your bottle, make sure the lid is on. Then using a piece of string, make a loop and secure it to your bottle. This should be long enough to hang the bottle into a tree. To complete your bottle feeder, you may wish to decorate it. I've used coloured string to help weigh the bottle down, and also for smaller birds to land on. When you have finished decorating your bottle, fill the bottom of the bottle with birdseed and hang it outside. By using plastic, you will keep the birdseed dry and also put your plastic bottle to good use instead of throwing it away. Plastic bottles can take 500 years to decompose, and it's estimated that the average family in Britain throws away up to 40 kilograms of plastic. Now that is a lot of plastic. The final activity is making gift labels to put on presents. You will need to make plain gift tags, or alternatively you can make them yourselves with cardboard, scissors and a hole puncher and some string. You will also need some glue, dried leaves and felt tips, and you can also use oddments of ribbon if you've got them. To decorate your gift tags, you can glue some autumn leaves and maybe add a ribbon for some more colour. You can also use sycamore seeds to create a dragonfly. Choose a pair of large sycamore seeds and a pair of smaller sycamore seeds. The larger seeds colour using bright blue and purple or pink felt tips. The smaller seeds you can colour bright green. Take a twig or a leaf stalk and stick it down on your gift tag. Then stick the larger sycamore seeds down so that it gives the impression of wings. You'll need to separate them and position them in the flying position. Now take the two smaller seeds and place them over the top. To finish your dragonfly, take two small stalks and stick them onto the dragonfly's head. Dragonflies have very beautiful coloured wings which allow them to fly straight up and down as well as forward, and this allows them to catch their food when they're flying. They were some of the first winged insects in the world and have been around for over 3,000 million years. Dragonflies are really important because they eat mosquitoes. In fact, they can eat hundreds every day, and that's really good news for us. When your gift tags are dry, you can use them to attach to presents, maybe for a friend, someone in your family, or even a neighbour. Because when we share good things, it makes the world a better place. I hope you enjoy making your crafts. We'd love to see pictures of them when you finish them, and you can send them to info@bradfordcathedral.org. Thank you for joining us, and God bless.